You know, my dear sinners, second chances are a funny thing. They don't always come by very often. They don't come by very often for a young man that decided to get arrested last week because Sydney Sweeney posted a new swimsuit photo on her social media site. And when this gentleman saw this, he didn't think he was going to get a second chance, so he decided to put on his finest gray sweatpants, get a boombox, and start playing The Wheel in the Sky by Journey outside her window. All right, fine, it was me. Clearly, it didn't work out. But there are some times when you even see in our characters in these movies that they don't need a second chance, because when they needed to stick the landing, they actually did. Todd Phillips made Joker an origin story that nobody thought they wanted, no one needed. It was a complete mystery character that nobody understood. But we had to fix this dumpster fire of a character. Oh my God. What did they do to him? Seriously. Looks like Machine Gun Kelly got dropped in a vat of acid. But we can't compete with the goodies. Instead, we got Joker. Until years ago, an character with an origin story that nobody wanted, asked for, or needed came around. And I gotta say, what a lot of people thought was pretty fucking good. No, but Mr. Sinister, you connoisseur of nuns and crevasses, I hear you say, but how good was Joker? Let's face it, it's been out for a few years now. If you haven't seen it, that's your fault. It's your fault, like you blame the spoon for making it fat. Yeah, Lizzo, I'm talking to you. I gotta say, it was really fucking good. A character that had no story arc of why he became the way he was. We didn't need this fucking movie, but shit. Sinister undertones, no pun intended, when people thought about a character being beaten down in society, walked over, stepped on, abused, made fun of by the state and the current health crisis, made him go down the dark road of death and violence and destruction. And when he brought it, Joaquin Phoenix fucking brought it. Now, would I have picked this guy for a fucking Joker, Joaquin fucking Phoenix? Fuck no. Not a million years. But when it came to this role, everybody was skeptical of him. Nobody had any faith in him except Todd Phillips. The movie was dark, gritty, nasty, violent. And when you see the sociopath in him come out and what this man was going to do and what he was capable of, you felt every moment. You felt the intensity, you felt the anger, you felt the violence. Just like when you finish paying $50 when you're going out with your local nun, she decides she has to wait and save herself. Fucking bitch. The movie was over. It was done. It ended perfectly. The end scene was one of the best. You could put a chef's kiss on that bitch and you're good. But Hollywood being Hollywood, they just couldn't take that sitting down. They said, you know what, Mr. Sinister? We need more. More. And when you understood what was happening last year, they started filming and already in production after a script that Joaquin Phoenix even said, I'll only do it if Daddy fucking likes it. Well, guess what? Daddy must have liked it, my dearest sinners, because now we are back with Joker 2. Wherever the hell fuck you want to say the title of this movie. So, naturally, the Sinisters got some comments about this. Joker, fully duh. Fully duh. And I'm going to get questioned in the comment section below. I don't really care, but since you're there, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, share this video. Let's have some fun. So I might as well just go ahead and kick the casket over on this one. Harley Quinn is going to be in this movie. We are not going to get the Harley Quinn that we are used to, my dear sinners. Margot Robbie is out and Lady Gaga is in. I don't know what Todd Phillips was thinking when he thought that this might be a good idea. Let's face it, I know Lady Gaga can sing. I'm not going to deny that. It's not Mr. Sinister's cup of tea of music, though. But when you look at everything that she could be, when these set photos were released, I think Lady Gaga was during the Lady Gaga. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Yes, you do, Lady Gaga. But because Lady Gaga went in deep on this one, Mr. Sinister is going to jump in hard, fast, and raw on this one. Just ask Sister Teresa. We have the trailer. The trailer is going to start off by looking at your average Joker, Arthur Fleck looking like an anorexic Pinocchio when he starts off at the hospital, picking up right where you left off. Now, hopefully it starts off into something good. But then we lead into one of our more sinister little details where Arthur Fleck is going to be outside crying, but then he sees her. I don't know how much more bigger of a role you can make Lady Gaga in this movie. It basically could seem like a buddy cop movie where they just team up Arthur falls in love, and that's it. They just end up blowing up a bunch of things, and yeah, then they fall in love, and that's going to be it. You have to stick the landing with these movies, otherwise you're just going to be destroying the work that Todd Phillips made back in 2019. Hollywood, you have to get this movie right. Because if you give us more crap like this, even though we love the Snyder Cut because the Zack Snyder Justice League is just a fucking masterpiece, we're all going to be sitting at the end of our TVs, and we're just going to say this.
Get what you fucking deserve!